I'm Dan from Cafe Racer Garage. If this is the first time seeing me or you're one of my loyal subscribers, I've done a review of the smart turn system, and at the end of this video I want to show you how it actually works. I made a mistake when wiring it up and I physically got my wires crossed. Even though I wired it up incorrectly, it still worked. But at the end of the video you'll see how it actually works and how amazing the difference is from the first video that I made of this to now. But for now I want to show you the smart brake module. I've broken it down into 3 parts. The first part is showing you what's in the box, what it is. The second part is actually the install, and the third part is physically taking it on a road test and showing you what it actually does on the bike. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Okay, so I just finished fitting the smart brake module to the CX500. Now, these are the tools that I basically used, and that's it. I only needed to get my seat off to get to the taillight wiring, and I was good to go. So it may be different to what you're doing. I've already done a full review on this guy here, the smart turn system. I installed that one also on this CX500. So an older bike, just to see how it goes, how it performs, whether there's any hiccups or problems with the install as well as the actual running of the module. So yeah, go and check that one out. That's all done, ready for you. I'll put a link just up here somewhere. But for now, I'm going to take this one out of the box and just show you what comes in the box when you purchase this thing. If you've never heard about this before, this is the first time watching the video. Basically, when you de-accelerate off, like coming down a hill, and you just back off the throttle a little bit, your brake lights aren't coming on. So therefore, the person behind you may not know that you're slowing down. Obviously, they'll be able to tell, but let's say, for instance, they've got something happening in front of them, whether it's nighttime or it's raining, whether it's like sun in their eyes, they may not see you slowing down really quickly. So therefore, this thing here works as though you are putting your brake lights on, so you're putting your brake on. So if you back off the accelerator, then this will turn your light on, and therefore telling the person behind you that you are actually slowing down. It's a really smart system. Without talking about it too much, I will show you what's inside the box and then show you how to install it and then do a road test so you can see how it goes. So once again, just like the other one that I've done the review on, the smart turn system, they spent a lot of time and effort on their packaging. It really shows, and there's a lot of information on the package, but that's not really what we're interested in. We're interested in what's on the inside. So basically, once again, instructions, which look fairly easy to follow. Steps again, 1, 2, 3, up to 7 steps, and it's also got your listed of different bikes that what wiring colors are, which is really handy for someone who doesn't like wiring like myself, or if you're just not savvy when it comes to these sort of things. So that is awesome. Good job, guys. And the module and a packet which just fell on the floor. Unlike the 8 wires or something we had on the other one, this one's only, well, 3 wires to wire in, and a lot thinner. So it's the same size module, just less wiring, which is always a bonus. And just 3 connectors and 2 zip ties and a sticker. Gotta have the sticker. Alrighty, from the look of the instructions, being a Honda, looks like I just need to find a brown and white, green and red, and a green by itself. From these steps, it looks like you just need to find where you change your light bulb in the rear, and that's where you need to start looking. This is looking pretty simple. Okay, so it's not the best day to go for a ride, so maybe I'll wait for another day. Alrighty, off with the seat. Man, if I had $1 every single time I took that seat off since I've owned this bike, I'd probably have about, actually it wouldn't be that much money. Before I start tapping into any of these wires, I am going to just double check them with a test light, just to make sure that they are what they say they are. Wherever you tap into, you have to place this actual module somewhere, so make sure you leave yourself enough room. So now that I know where I want to tap all these 3 wires, I'm going to turn the ignition off and start tapping into this. So the red and the blue are power, which is brown. Green by itself was earth. Last but not least, the green with the yellow trace was the signal. Definitely recommended to wrap some insulation tape, some electrical tape around this once you've done. For me, I'm just testing it, so I'm just going to push this shroud over the top and put it back in place. I found a little spot down here where I'm going to install it. One of the really cool things about this smart brake module, it'll flash your rear tail light once, just like that, and that just indicates the fact that it's actually running, it's active, it's ready to go. And depending on which way you mount the little module, let's say that's the module there, which is pretty much the correct size of it really, is you mount it with the arrow facing forward in the direction of travel, and if you mount it with the actual logo facing up, it'll flash once when you back off the accelerator. If you flip it around and put the logo down, it'll flash multiple times whenever you back off the accelerator. So it just gives you those two options depending on what you like. So I think that was a really cool feature of theirs. The fact that there's no actual switch, which can, you know, potentially be a place where water can get in. It's just a matter of flipping it over whichever way you prefer and zip tie it onto the chassis, keeping it as level as possible. And yeah, I think that's a really cool thing. So I'm basically going to have this bike as is, just flashing once whenever I back off the accelerator. I like that. On the accelerator and backing off the accelerator. On and backing off. And you don't have to accelerate and de-accelerate heavy. It'll work either way. It's just one of those things that once you accelerate and it notices as soon as the de-acceleration, the vibration changes, obviously, or whatever it does. I'm not 100% sure how it works, I just know it works. And to me, that's all I need to know. On the accelerator now, and off, on the accelerator, and off. So as you can see, just that alone is so much more visual for the person behind you if you really want that. To me personally, I like just having it the other way around. So flashing just like minimal, but just enough so there's a light that comes on so I don't have to hit the brake every single time. So as you can see, I put my left blinker on and instantly it turns off. Now I wanted to do a quick little update on the video that I've done of the smart turn system. Just a quick little update on, since I posted that video, it actually was incorrect and I made a mistake, and I wanted to let anybody know who hasn't watched that video that the wiring side of that video is incorrect, and the actual performance of the smart turn system was hindered because of my mistake that I made. So how I made the mistake was I actually confused the left and the right channels. I don't know how I did it, but we're only human, so I made a mistake and I've just confused the left and the right side. And so what happened was, in turn, the bike wasn't performing like it should. So when I was turning a corner, it wouldn't turn off instantly, which is what it should do. And like I said, I only realized this after I posted it and it was too late. So I was thinking about deleting it, taking it off and restarting and doing another one. But I thought, you know what? Stuff it. I'm just going to do another one and say, hey, I made a mistake. So this is the video. And I want to show you what the smart turn system actually does when it's wired up correctly, because it's bloody awesome. So in my last video, I showed it working, but it was not that responsive. And I want to go some pretty tight turns now. Not tight, but like there's not much like time between the turns, just to show you how responsive it actually is. So I've taken that left now, and as soon as I straighten up, it turns off instantly. Left turn, oh sorry, right turn, off. And watch it instantly go off. Like, it's so cool. Okay, we'll take a right. Off. But let's take a right.
off. If you compare this video and watch my blinkers in this video compared to my other one, there is absolutely no comparison. Like, I actually thought it was pretty good how it turns your blinkers off until I actually until I realized that I had wired it up incorrectly, and it still worked. Like, it was wired, the left and the right channel were wired the opposite. I got my wires mixed up, literally. I just don't really know how I did it, but I did it, and now that I've wired it correctly, it's just so responsive, so damn cool.
So if you want to grab the smart brake module or the smart turn system, either of these two, I'm going to leave the link in the description below, because when the company gave me these, they actually gave me a discount to pass on to you. However, if you just prefer Amazon, I'm going to leave the Amazon link there as well for you. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next videos.
Ooh, and I feel